Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope you all are doing well. I've got a flip through of a journal. I made it a while back, but I made it on my channel and I've changed it quite a bit, and I've decided to go ahead and put it in my Etsy shop. I wasn't selling it before. So anyway, I thought I would do a flip through as how it's going to be when it, goes in my shop, and how to look when you get it. So anyway, this is my paper bag journal that I did, and it was a super fun journal, and it's more of a grungy type journal, I really enjoyed making it, and I really need to get back to making a few more grungy things. So anyway, the outside of this is in a paper bag, and it is, oh gosh, I don't know. What are these? I think these are what? I don't know what size these paper bags are. These are about 8 by 10 or 8 by 11, somewhere in there. And the outside of the bag is, it's just a bag, and then a paper bag. And then it has, this is vintage trim down here, and a vintage button, and some burlap. I have some rusted metal items on there. These are just glued on. They don't go all the way through because they're rusted, and when you try and do that, I rusted these out, and they don't work. The bottoms rust off, but they're really cool to use the tops to use as embellishments. This is cardboard, corrugated cardboard with just some gauze underneath it. This is Tim Holtz. There's a lot of Tim Holtz paper in here. That's mainly what I used to make this. The rest of it are just tags and things that I had made, and I put in this journal that were kind of grungy. It has this really cute little bird on top that I kind of vintaged up a little, and it's sitting on top of some burlap and lace at the top. The journal itself, the back of it, it has peeking out the top some of the vintage lace. But let me take the journal out and you will see, and it fits in there pretty good. It doesn't, oh, I'm taking the wrong thing out. There we go. It fits in there really easily. It's not, the journal's stuffed, but it fits in the bag really well. The back of this bag has it's lined with a file folder in the back, and the front's down lower. And the reason it is, and it's got kind of like a little gusset in it, and that's so that this journal can fit in there. And it does fit in there pretty easily. It's not that, it goes right in. It's not really hard. So it's not, even as stuffed as it is, it fits in there pretty good. All right. Now, if you wanted to put a tie around this or something, I guess you could, but you really don't need to. It's in there. It's pretty sturdy. Okay, so this is a journal that is made with Tim Holtz paper as the cover, and it is decoupaged, I think about 4 times or something on the outside and the inside, just to give it a lot more stability. And it has almost like a vinyl feel to it. And then after that, it was inked up quite a bit. It has, oh, and what size is this? It's 6 by something, because this was 12 by 12 paper, 6 by 9. It has a lot of different laces and things on here that are kind of torn on there. A lot of more rusted metal pieces here. It says learning to fly. Oh, and this fly is a chipboard that was made to look like metal. So anyway, and then this is just another Tim Holtz journaling card on cardboard, and some gauze, some vintage lace, vintage buttons, vintage lace. There's a little ball pen with beads on it. The back, pretty much the same thing. It's got lace down the side. It's tied with sari silk, and the sari silk is glued in here. It is not sewn in signatures. It is each page is basically held in by different types of tapes and things like that. It's very rustic. You'll see when I open it up. But anyway, that's pretty much it. It's very squishy, and it's really kind of a fun journal because it has that kind of fits in your hand squishy feel to it. Anyway, let's open it up. And on the first page, has a little pocket and really nothing behind it. And it's got this journaling card I made with these little birds on it. And then there's some bird decoupage paper, and then some texture paste, and some gilding paste, and some lace. So anyway, and so this is how they're all, it's bound together. It has washi tape and then lace, and then it's very secure. It's not going to come apart, trust me. It's just a different way of binding it, but it really gives it a cool kind of, I don't know, like it's old and been put together for a long time. See, it has this material tape in there, and then some more tape here. It has a lot of these paper bags in it. That's why I called it a paper bag journal, because it's in a bag and it has a lot of these paper bags in there. So anyway, this first piece has an envelope on it, and it has a tag in front like this. And it's all very grungy, so it's a completely different look than some of the other things I've done. It's got this tag, and it's collaged on the back with different papers and embossing and all kinds of good stuff, and sewn around it. And that fits right in there. And there's actually another pocket right here, so you could put something in there too if you wanted to. If you open this up, it's got this Altered Project Life journaling card. Be open to whatever comes next. And this is actually a page from a book. And then on top of it, it has these little Tim Holtz, and then there's some stamps and some other things on there, and labels and whatever. On the back of it, it has several different journaling cards. I'll just pull them out. You can see it's got this bingo card. It's got this journaling card. It's got an altered playing card, and it's got three different, it's got burlap, and then this die cut that's made to look like metal, and some coffee dyed vellum. I do not remember how this goes. I think this goes here. That goes there. And this one goes in front. Anyway, so that is that. And that fits inside here. Of course, you've got some graph paper or ledger paper. This is coffee dyed, very grungy vellum. And then here, again, this is the side of the bag. I did this on all, most of the sides anyway, if I didn't put something, because that way you could use that as writing area. And here's some more, and it's been decorated up. And let's open that up, and you've got this envelope thingy, flippy thing. I don't really know what you would call it. It's just an envelope that's been decorated, and on this one side, you've got a couple of journaling cards. You've got a postcard or an Altered Project Life card, another card that's been altered, and it's got material on it. I just put those in here. I'm not sure how they go, but anyway, and then there's some embossing and a ticket and live the life you've imagined. And anyway, I put that in there. And then this has got lace on the sides, and it's been sewn. And on the other side, it's got some tickets, and it says dream, and some collaging, and then it's got some vellum with a little dragonfly. and some material, and then it flips up and it says choose joy and happy thoughts, and then you flip that up and then it's got another little card in here for journaling. Okay, so that all fits inside here. Oh, let me move that in here. That goes in there. That all fits inside this bag. What's cool about this journal, it's got a lot of little pockets and hidden places. It's got this little vellum pocket here, and then you've got a couple of journaling cards. This is just a little booklet thing, and that goes in there with it. Put that in there. This is just an envelope, and you open it up. It's got this little snippet roll right here that keeps it closed. And in there, you've got this little thing that opens up, and you've got a journaling card in here with this little pocket. And then on this side, you've got a vellum pocket, and it's got another little journaling card with some birds on it, and a butterfly, and a little fairy. So that goes in there. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, this is stuck. Okay. And see, this is how all the pages are put in. This is a cloth tape. It's very sturdy. I mean, this is extremely sturdy. These are just coffee dyed papers, grungy coffee dyed papers. This is just, let me pull that out, it's stuck in there. Okay, this is just a ticket snippet or little cluster really. And then this is a slide that I made, specimen slide, and it's attached to an inventory card. And then you've got another little journaling card. On the other side, you've got a rusty paper clip and a journaling card. On this side is the other side of the paper clip, and it's decorated just as a decoration. And then you've got your washi tape and your other tapes here. This is another envelope, and you just open that up, and it is held in there by this cluster. And it's got a guest check and a postcard in there. Lots of little pockets and tucks and little cool things. Then you've got another bag with another card in it. This one says, be fearless, with brave wings she flies. And then on the back of that, again, you've got this little brick looking thing, paper, and that has these little tabs on it too. And you've got little journaling cards to go in here. So put that up there. I think that goes that way. And then this is another little journaling card with a bird on it. And you've got another pocket going this way. So I will put that in here. Okay, so this is just a little flippy thing with pages to write on, and they're very grungy. So, and it has this little snippet roll on top to decorate it. Okay, just some more paper, coffee dyed paper. This is just another little paper that was put in the middle of the signature. And really there isn't a middle, but basically if you lay all the pieces flat, that's how it would be. So that technically is the middle. So it's technically one signature, but there really aren't signatures because all the pages are basically just attached to each other. That's how they stay, you know, together. Anyway, I have a video on how I made this, so I'll make sure I link it and put it in the playlist. And then here is, again, just a little collage on here on the outside of the bag. And in there's a tag with these two little ladies on there. And, you know, it has texture paste and, you know, tissue paper collaging. And it's a little butterfly with some bling and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, get back in there. Come on. I know it fits because it's been in there. Okay, the other side of that bag You've got this nice little pocket that's made with the vintage lace. And you've got this journaling card that's been collaged and sewn around. There's a lot of sewing on all of the tags and things. There's no sewing on the actual journal, really. Okay, and then here's another little piece of paper in there. And then see, this is what I like. It looks so cool with all the different tapes, and these are all glued down, so they're not going to come up or anything. And they're very, it's like I said, it is very secure. Okay, this is a fabric flip, and this is I believe Tim Holtz, kind of a fabric tape. And then you've got some burlap, and then this is burlap that has a napkin decoupaged on it. And then this is also, and I left the strings purposely, okay, you know, to make it look more grungy. This is a napkin that has been put on the burlap, and then this material has been stamped. Okay, so that's pretty much how you got that. So it just flips up. Okay, some more grungy paper. And then this is just another little writing thing that's put here. This is some little ticket that were cut out, and just some receipts you could write on the back of, and some paper underneath it, and another area to write on. Okay, and here's another little envelope, and in there, I mean an envelope bag, and you've got this little journaling card here. You can write on this side, you can write over there. Then you've got a little kind of semi-file folder that opens up, and you can write in there. And that's just collaged, where you can write over there also. So that goes in this last one. Okay, then on the next page, you've got a little birdie holding this envelope shut. Little tiny envelope, and inside it you've got just some coffee dyed paper, I believe. Oh no, this is one of the old Memorex, vintage Memorex things. Okay, so put you back under there. And this vellum is really cool. Let me get this out of there. This vellum is really fun. It's just because this is probably well roasted, but it's not falling apart or anything. It's in good shape. Then here's another page. Here is another bag, and you've got a vellum bag on the outside. And this says Learning to Fly. It's got a little bird and a butterfly and some stamps and stamping and sewing and lace and all kinds of good little things on there. Okay, then in the middle of that, let's see what we have. We've got this little card flippy thing. On the outside, you've got a journaling card with a ticket on top. And then you open it up, and you've got another little scene right here with a little pocket. Get that out. And it's got these two little birds on it. And this is an altar playing card. So there you go. That goes right there. And then you've got some pages to write on in this little booklet. A little picture of a dog on the back and a bird. And that just goes right in here. And then again, here's some more collaging on the back with, you know, papers and things, and so you can write. On the next page, you've got one of the really big paper clips with a banner on it, and you could attach something to that if you want, but I didn't. I just thought that was enough decoration. On the other side of it is a tag that is attached to it, and it's got little mushrooms on it, and it's on a collaged paper. And then on this, the last page, you've got your burlap and these vintage button, and you've got another pin with some beads on it and a little area of burlap and lace, etc. And you've got this tag that's been collaged, and you've got different layers of things on there. And then you have this kind of grungy envelope that's embossed, and it has gilding wax and tissue paper and lace and ribbon and all kinds of stuff. And in the inside of this, you've got a couple of journaling cards that you could put whatever you wanted to in there. Anyway, guys, that will be in my Etsy shop. And I think I'm going to list it under, I don't know, what am I going to call this? I don't remember what I called it before. I'll just say paper bag journal. I'll pay Grungy paper bag journal. That's what I'll say. Grungy paper bag journal. That's what it'll be listed under if you're interested. Like I said, it's a cute little journal. I don't even know how many pages are in here. I really have no clue, guys. I'll put that in the description box. I really have no clue how many pages are in here. I just don't. I just had never counted, so it's a pretty good size little journal for, you know, for like one signature or so. And it's amazing it fits in this bag, but it does very easily. So, all right, guys, and I'll also put in put it on the with the playlist of how I made it back at, you know, on that, because in case you're interested in doing that, or how I bound it or did the binding and all that. Okay, guys, so you take care, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.